stole 2 summers.
Holy, I have to mute my mic for that one. Holy, I did have one out.
Dylan here, what a bummer.
Dylan here, what a bummer. COVID stole 2 summers.
Oh man,
Sounds in the stew.
I gotta get my car detailed.
Yo, you need that still, honestly. I got mine last week Sunday.
$45?
Which one are you looking at? National Auto?
I don't know.
No, the one I did was because I did like some executive package. It was like 80.
Y'all
But
do
they
that
have
still, the
like
Steam shit like.
They have like the one I go to National Auto Spot and it's black owned and on credit. So shout out to National Auto Spot. But he has like if you go on his website, he has different packages. So you can do like interior only for like $40. Because I didn't care about the outside, but
no, I don't care about the outside.
I wanted to do one thing, but you have to do the outside.
I need Steam like everything. Like.
Yeah, that's like he has like an in and out package too. That's like $60 where it's like you do like some like you just go on his website, but
National Auto Spot.
Yeah. It's legit. Like I like the guy.
Let me look that up right now.
I've been there a few times.
National Auto Spa.
It's at 7 in Weston. Sorry, not Weston.
Yeah. Highway 7.
In
yeah.
Martin Grove. 7 in Martin Grove.
Oh, I know where this is.
You know where it is. Trust me.
Nas. It says Nas. I
yes,
swear to God, the logo says Nas.
Yes, it does. With a compacted R8. That R8 looks like an SUV in the picture.
Yo, the logo says Nas, yo.
Yep, National Auto Spa.
Oh man.
But yeah, he has beer packages. And he does a good job. I like him.
Let me load up the soundboard for the sake of. Good on them, yeah? Episode 153, yeah?
153.
It's episode 153. You already know what it is. Welcome to another episode of the True North Views Podcast, Toronto's unofficial podcast discussing hip-hop, R&B, and the culture. I feel like I'm saying the word podcast weird today. Podcast. Like, I feel like I'm saying like podcast. Like, I don't know.
Podcast.
Anyways, man.
Their Boston accent.
Yeah, it's been a week. That's what I was supposed to put. I was supposed to put back like we were gone for a week. Cause you know people say back like we never left.
But we were actually gone for a week. Back like we're gone for. I like that though.
I like this one better. I like this one better. COVID stole 2 summers.
It really did. It's trying to steal the next one, but we ain't letting it.
Damn, man.
We ain't letting it.
Oh, it's rough out here. Anyways, I go by the name of Harris. Something about Dylan.
Stu God.
Something like that. Podcast, I just need to play this part because it's good for rhythm.
Pops it in. Bang! One goes down and the game is tied. Okay.
It's good for rhythm, though. I do like it because you already know who it is. Skirt master, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists. Cheese. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Cheese. 7 mil from the TTC. Cheese. NBA champion. Cheese. You can call me Just Shola. And as usual, we are here giving you our views from the perspective of a few first-generation Canadians.
Wow.
That's all I know.
It's episode 153.
153.
I need to crack open apple cider because I am parched.
You know, I was going to bring some summer drinks, but then I low-key forgot. Actually, I didn't come away from the LCBO. That's why I came from the north side.
Oh, yeah.
But I came from the south side. I was going to stop.
I think they're open till like 8. Oh, no, we're not. I just looked at the time. Never mind.
The sun, man. The sun's deceiving you. Man. The sun is deceiving you.
It's almost the solstice. It's almost summer solstice. So I definitely feel good about that.
That's why everyone's mood has been changing recently. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people have been in a better mood. Mm-hmm. We do credit the sun, but it could be like the solstice, which has to do with the sun in an indirect way.
And then after June 21st is downhill.
Everyone just cheats for no reason.
Or like Drake said, it's 6 to 8 weeks of good weather, and then the Achilles go back in hibernation.
That's what it is, though, for real.
It is what it is. I ain't really got no pre-potpourri. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We didn't tell them where to find us.
I didn't tell them where to find us. I completely forgot how to pod, man.
You're 1 week off, and everyone's just like, huh?
Holy shit. Okay,
welcome to episode 0.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
I was going to do it. Where to find us? I said, no.
Brain freeze. Oh, okay. Before we start the show,
yes,
I'm going to tell them to plug. Tell them where they can find us at True North Views on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. On our YouTube, you will find, of course, our full episodic experience. Are we dressed in basic colors? I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. Perhaps. Looking like video game characters when you fucking just choose the different outfits.
Low-key, I feel like we are like video game characters.
That's actually fucking hilarious. That's right funny. On our Twitter, on our Instagram, what you will find is sound bites from the respective episode, different topics of conversation, different hot takes at times. We definitely appreciate all the conversations that happen on there and on YouTube as well. Definitely appreciate you guys following, subscribing, commenting, sharing those videos. Keep doing that. We definitely appreciate it. We need it. We need that runtime to be ran up. Watch it on different browsers. Open up whoever's phone you got, private browser, youtube.com, True North Views podcast, or technically at True North Views. And just pull up the latest episode. Pull up any episode.
Doesn't matter.
And just let it run.
2 times.
Let it run. You know what I'm saying? We need that runtime. On our Twitter, of course, random likes, random tweets, random retweets, hashtag of the day, topic of the day. Just know that at this point, whatever you see from the at True North Views Twitter account, 153% likely that tweet happened while I was
back home smoking legal.
Meditation is very important. It teaches you 2 main things. It teaches you awareness. It teaches you acceptance. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? If you can write it down, if you can get that going, then you figured out the keys to life. Did you watch this movie?
I watched it.
It's okay, right?
It's a decent action
I only
movie.
saw up to that part. That's literally up to what I saw. Then I'm like, all right, man. I don't need to. I heard it's part of Rainbow Six universe.
Yes, it's a big. But that Tom Clancy universe is huge. Like the man makes one character that was a side character, and then builds a life around him and makes a movie.
Yo, Rainbow Six was some of the best games.
It is
between Rainbow Six and SOCOM back in the day.
If you read the Rainbow Six books,
quality fucking games, man.
I like the book. It was just it's a movie starring black characters. Like all the leads were back. The black people were in position of power in the movie. Like the one guy that came to get him out of jail when he was fighting the cop. Oh, I forgot.
No, it's cool. I don't care.
Either way, the man was black. His boss, black. So, it was just one of those, And there was no love story in it, which I liked.
What a play by Amazon, man.
And there was no love story in it, which was the good part. Like, it wasn't like, him and one girl.
I thought it was like before them, they dead off Lauren London.
Right?
I thought it was going to be a thing because those 2 actors do not complement each other on screen.
They didn't really seem like a...
Whatsoever.
A couple. Like, that chemistry was not there.
It was not there whatsoever.
It was a good reason. It was a good thing they...
I was like, okay. Snipe. Silencer.
Silencer, perfect.
It's done out here.
Man, was in the basement.
We do or don't have a pre-potpourri.
I have nothing much to say.
I have nothing to say either, man. Fuck it, man.
Open up Toronto, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, well, they're going to decide in late May, right?
Yeah, that shit's not going to open.
And then they're going to extend it till June. Although Trudeau said travel's going to open up in the summertime, man.
They say that, but... They say that, but let's see.
Vaccines. Get your vaccines.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Are you planning on getting it?
Oh, man. My opinion... I'll stay silent.
Okay, there we go. Fair enough.
No, I mean, I haven't gotten it. I'll get it
when you feel like you need to.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, that's a good answer. Like some people told me, like if I don't need to get it, if I don't feel like I need to get it, if it's not hindering me from doing something.
Facts. I understand. It's not like I don't want to.
No, I know.
Like I'm an expert, but I'm just saying like. You still gotta rock your mask anyway, right?
Exactly.
You still gotta exercise the same precautions. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You still do.
Yes,
nothing changes.
It makes you safer. I'm not stupid.
Yes,
but
I know that. No, you're right. Like everything you're saying is right. Like
I'm not.
You're not. Trust me. I'm not arguing with you.
No, I know. I take CMOS, man. I'll be alright.
Good enough, yo.
Let's start with the music. Yeah, let's start with the music potpourri.
Music potpourri. No, that no wow. Music potpourri.
HBD's in the culture.
All right, I'm going to run through this because it's quite a list. That's why I moved it to the bottom.
Okay, I didn't
talk about whole ass page.
I was like, see below, like,
and I'm like, I'm not. Confused. I don't want to. It's going to confuse me when I'm trying to scroll up. And so anyway, because we missed last week, I included last week. And I was back home smoking legal, so I was in a little zone. I even had to delete some people because after a while I was like, yo, why did I put this?
It's too far. It's like
I feel like Bernie Madoff. I'm like, why is Bernie Madoff on
this? Bernie Madoff, yo, holy, this is a list.
Anyway, let's run through it. April 26th, Jet Li turned 58.
Definitely part of the culture.
April 27th, Lizzo turned 33. This guy only put there because of you, Nick. I can't say his last name.
Curios.
I can't believe he's only 26.
I hate that guy. He sucks.
I know.
He's so annoying, man. Nick Kyrgios, tennis player.
April 28th, Too Short turned 55. April 29th, Jerry Seinfeld turned 67.
Wale made him part of the culture, low-key.
Candace Owens, even though, we still got, even though some people may be off the track, we still got,
She's only 32.
I know, right? I'm like, how long has she been doing this shit for?
I thought she was like 34.
I thought she was like 39, low-key. And Master P, the GOAT, 54.
Get your money out of shoes.
April 30th was a big day. Travis Scott, 31.
Yeah, 31.
Gal Gadot turned 36. See, that's another person I probably could have avoided.
Travis Scott's 30 fucking one.
Yeah, 1990.
Damn.
Lil TJ, he's only 20.
That makes sense.
That one confused. That one was like surprised me. This one we can argue about. Stephen Harper. Shout out to Canada.
Oh man, that guy did nothing in 10 fucking years.
Did
Kelly
nothing.
was a prime minister for 10 years.
Didn't do shit.
Holy shit, man.
He turned 62.
We need some limit restrictions.
Isaiah
on
Thomas,
his
the OG, he turned 60. And
Zeke turned 60? Damn.
And
Isn't Jordan still like 50, 48, 49?
I swear Jordan's like 49. Yeah, I swear.
Isaiah Thomas is 60.
But he was playing before.
No, Jordan's in his 50s.
Oh no.
Does that make sense?
How old is Michael Jordan? 58.
Yeah. Oh,
makes
wow.
sense.
Holy.
Makes sense. Yeah, 2 years older.
Wow. Okay.
And to all the sneakerheads out there, Tinker Hatfield turned 69. So
Who's Tinker Hatfield?
he's the person that designed the Jordan 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did he design? I think he did 9, 10. Then he came back for the 11, 12. Pretty much the iconic Jordans, he's the one that designed it.
Okay.
And some of the newer ones, he's been having a lot of
Shit.
fans in. So
Yo, there's some good mids coming out. You're sleeping.
nah, I don't do mids. I don't do mids, man. I don't do mids over here.
Holy shit.
May 1st, YNW Melly turned 22. May 2nd, Dwayne The Rock Johnson turned 49. David Bended Like Beckham turned 46. And Paul hit the side of the backboard. George 13.
I'll give you that. It's funny because like people feel so inclined to get at Clippers players. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just coincidence.
I think
Or
it's just
if
the
people
Clippers.
around me or like what, man.
It's all of them. PG-13 turned 31, which is actually young. And on May 3rd, Designer turned 24. And when I found this out, I'm like, yo, Connie did him dirty.
Yeah.
Because then that means that means like, what's that song? Panda came out when he was probably like 19, 20.
Yeah.
And Connie just, like 19, 20 doesn't know nothing. Connie did him dirty,
Fucking
man.
did him dirty.
Connie
yeah.
did him. Like, I actually feel bad for him. Like, yo, a 21-year-old doesn't know what he's doing.
Trust me, that's
Signed
what
to
he
you,
can, like-
thinking he was about to make the deal of his life. And
Takes the record and then
throws him away.
you get Timmy Turner.
He's only 24. But, yo, keep grinding, Designer. You got some fans. Jadena on May 4th turned 36. And Victor Oladipo turned 29. Damn. May 5th, Adele turned 33. Chris Brown turned 32. May 6th, Meek Mill turned 34. CP3, Chris Paul turned 36. And Gabri Sidibe turned 38. May 7, J Balvin turned 36. Lena Lauren from The Power turned 39.
She does look 39.
She does now, I think about it. And Rico Nasty turned 24.
Shit. Okay.
And on May 9th, Ghostface Killer, he turned 51.
Let's give everyone a round of applause.
It was a big 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
Big
think
2
like
weeks.
one little side fun that I have is like, it's weird how like athlete brain and rapper brain is so different. Like if I said Travis Scott, who came out in 2018, is the same age as Paul George, who been out since 06.
Nah.
Nah, I'm joking.
It doesn't sound the same.
They're the same. If I said Travis Scott is older than Victor Oladipo, you're
I'm
gonna
like,
be
nah, get out
no
of
way,
here.
man. Oladipo got to be a few years older.
But I think because ball players, we know them from when they're like 19. We know Victor
Whereas
Oladipo
rappers
is
sometimes pop when they're 25.
25. Exactly. So thinking we've only known for like 3 years, 5 years.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Like when you put the people's age and stuff,
Like Lizzo is
33.
Lizzo's 3 years younger than Chris Paul.
Can you believe that?
You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Paul, you feel like is old veteran.
You've been
Lizzo, you feel like it's just getting
I
started.
feel like Lizzo's like 25.
Yeah, but holy.
Shout out to
You mean
Lizzo,
she's
man.
never mind.
Designer was the one that just like that one.
Rico throws me off as much as Designer somehow.
Design. I don't feel like
I thought Rico was like 29.
Yeah, I thought Rico was actually younger. I thought she was more like 20, 21. I thought Designer was like 30. To be honest, like I didn't think he was like.
No.
I didn't think he
I
was
mean,
24.
it was just a thought, but I would have thought like 27, like one of them type of ages.
I just don't know.
That's crazy. Okay, now I gotta scroll to the top.
But now you don't scroll no more.
True. In other music news, I saw some interesting thing here that I wanted to read and then see if there's any discussion that needs to be had because I have no idea. You know when you see just a headline and you're like, "Yo,
Ooh,
this
I kinda
might
like
be
this.
a thing still," but the magic of the True North Views podcast is that we read nothing in advance.
And then we have a 30-minute discussion about it after.
So we can give you a real-time reaction. So Facebook introduces a new mini player that streams Spotify from the Facebook app. So Facebook announced last week, this was probably 2 weeks ago, an expanded partnership with streaming music service Spotify that would bring a new way to listen to music or podcasts directly within Facebook's app. It's called Project Boombox. Not today, but when this article was written, companies are rolling out this integration via a new mini player experience that will allow Facebook users to stream from Spotify through the Facebook app on iOS or Android. The feature will be available both for free Spotify users and premium. The mini player itself is an extension of the social sharing option already supported within Spotify's app.
Oh,
now, when Spotify users are listening to content they want to share to Facebook, they'll be able to tap the existing share menu, which is the 3-dot menu on the upper right-hand side of the screen.
They actually write that
down.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And then tap either Facebook or Facebook News feed. When a user posts an individual track or a podcast episode to Facebook through this sharing feature, the post will now display a new mini player. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay.
It's almost like Twitter. When someone posts something, you press play. And
because remember, they stripped all that shit. Twitter stopped, like, when you post title, it's just a link.
Yeah.
When you post Spotify, at least it's an image. Mm-hmm. When you post Apple Music, it might be nothing anymore. YouTube looks just like a link unless you click the tweet and then it shows as a preview.
Yeah.
It's all broke up.
Then you have to, when you click, it takes you to the...
Yeah.
Like, you know how they have that voice thing where, like, it just plays at the bottom of your screen?
Yeah.
That's why, like, something like that, I guess. So you can still scroll, but when you're like, that's not bad.
I actually really like it for podcast episodes. Put the podcast episode and then they can just play and
not actually necessarily have to, like...
Yeah, I'm into that.
Not a bad idea.
I'm into that. It says, it's funny here, it says... Again, it was explaining the mini player thing, right? It says through Facebook sharing feature, the post will now display a new mini player that allows other people who come across their post to also play the content as they continue to scroll or reshare it. Cue MySpace vibes. It is MySpace vibes.
No, it is because you can click on someone's
embedded player.
Yeah,
it's all embedded player.
And you keep scrolling on the person's profile and. In this case, it's Facebook. So why click your Facebook meme or your Facebook timeline?
We were all computer programmers back in the day, man.
Yo, low key, we were.
Speaking of computer programming, we're gonna talk about Lil Sky's vocals.
Yes, I heard this.
I
heard this.
Lil Sky's vocals, man. His engineer accidentally exposed his unedited vocals. So for the listeners, what you're about to hear, you're going to hear the edited version of his voice first as his engineer is just working, saying, I'm just doing this, that, the other. And then he accidentally lets the unedited voice play. And he's like, oh shit, my bad. So look, his opponent is just like, it's a winnable fight for him. Like, just, same fighter, no kicks. Okay, yeah, look a grapple. Look a 1-2 grapple.
Ooh, that guy's using all his head.
The same thing. Just the same highlight reel as Cerrone.
Just bare punching.
So it's a winnable fight, but this guy is 12 years younger. And, anyways, let's play the clip.
Lil Sky's engineer exposes him.
And I'm pretty sure that's just Sky's. Yeah, that's just him being himself.
I think.
Whoa, whoops, didn't mean to put you on blast there, my bad.
I think.
Just out of nowhere.
Let's run that again.
Lil Sky's engineer exposes him.
And I'm pretty sure that's just Sky's. Yeah, that's just him being himself.
I think.
Whoa, whoops, didn't mean to put you on blast there, my
Comes out of
bad.
nowhere. That's a funny part.
The man sounds like a rugrat. What the fuck? I think.
That shit funny. But
it's wild out here, man.
That's all I'll say. Don't listen to any artist studio vocals only. Trust me. If you think that's bad, you should go listen to some other people.
Yo.
Like that, there's a reason why auto-tune took over. Some niggas sound crazy. You think Travis Scott sounds like how he does? He doesn't. Trust me.
I just want to see a session like how trash it sounds. Yeah.
But see, that's the thing, because you don't hear that because it's like because of the way they record. Like that sounds only in the booth.
True.
And then when it goes, what you're hearing the music background, and they're hearing the music in their headphones.
That's true.
And so it's only the mic picking up the vocals. So unless the producer or the engineer actually just plays the vocals only, you almost would never hear it.
It's true.
And then you will auto tune it with the music and everything, and then mix and master. And trust me, trust me, a lot of rappers do that shit.
Speaking of mixer master, I don't know how I'm making these connections. True or false?
True.
Is this how you construct a Drake verse. Now, did you see this video before?
I did not see this video.
Okay, perfect.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to.
Perfect. So is this how you construct a Drake video? The guy will describe how it's done, and then he'll do it. So he's
find an instrumental with. This is how you make a Drake song. You just find an instrumental with some humming or singing in the background, and then you write down a bunch of shit that sounds like it might mean something, but it means nothing at all.
Oh, that's hating.
So now it sounds like he's hating, right? So now he's gonna give you a sample of what that sounds like. Yo, it's hard. It's low key hard.
Drake about to sign him?
Listen.
Yeah. The winter's gone, but it's still cold here. It's been a bold year, but it's italics when I'm sipping out that chalice filled with callous Terry Rose. Yeah.
It's bold here, but it's italics sipping chalice Terry Rozier. What did he say?
The winter's gone, but it's still cold here. It's been a bold year, but it's italics when I'm sipping out that chalice filled with callous Terry Rose. Yeah. Hard shit, leaning, I'm in the post, yeah. Postpartum depression taking a toll on me. It's like I gotta stop sunning these motherfuckers, but it's so sunny in this motherfucker. Cancer starting to grow on me. That's what I get for being ill-informed.
It's so sunny in this motherfucker. Cancer starting to grow on me. Yo, that's bars though. Like,
that's it because Drake, when Drake says it, you're like, yo, that's bars.
But this guy is spitting. That's what
it don't mean shit.
He's spitting.
But it means
the Terry Rozier part to me is, I don't know why it's the funniest
nothing
bar
at all.
Because that is a Drake bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking with the yacht.
The winter's gone, but it's still cold here. It's been a bold year, but it's italics when I'm sipping out that chalice filled with callous Terry Rose. Yeah. Hard shit, leaning, I'm in the post, yeah. Postpartum depression taking a toll on me. It's like I gotta stop sunning these motherfuckers, but it's so sunny in this motherfucker. Cancer starting to grow on me. That's what I get for being ill-informed. It's getting morbid in this bitch, I guess I'll bid some more. Can't take it with you when you leave, this ain't no Fishburg heart. So I just threw my last deposit on Kemba to beat the Rockets. Throw it up, man, it's 3 seconds. If you miss this, I might vomit, but that shit was ramen.
Yo, that's not bars.
Yo, that's hard.
Yo, I put my, what did he say? I put
It's
my
not
last on
bars.
Kemba.
He's saying a bunch of random shit, but
Yo,
I get
bars.
it.
It's bars. It's
Honestly,
bars.
sometimes some random shit could be bars.
It's bars.
Because they're loosely connected.
I wanted to tie that into to this next discussion. So we know, obviously, Drake is doing all kinds of promo. Certified Lover Boy, dropped Scary Hours, showing footages of his son playing hoops.
Gave out all that gear.
Watching LeBron spin through the bag.
Yeah, that's travel double.
Kids looking like Larry Bird. But
Larry Bird.
So we know that. TDE tweeted as well, the wait is over. I was going to ask you who do you think is coming out? I knew the answer was Isaiah Rashad. Like,
is that Isaiah Rashad?
That was the answer.
I was going to say Kendrick.
Came out with a single. No, I don't think they would say the wait is over.
Actually, they won't say the wait is over.
Someone's come. No, they're going to promo that.
They'll promo Kendrick as Kendrick is coming out.
And then for sure it wasn't SZA, because SZA said, nah, I owe some niggas some vocals. So
holy die. SZA kills me.
I don't think I can, get my album out quite yet. And then
some vocals.
Hold on, there was a stat here. I don't remember what I put. This was last week.
So it wasn't Absol?
I thought it could have been Absol at the time.
J-Rock came out, 2018, 2019?
J-Rock came out 2017.
So it could be J-Rock too, 4 years?
There was, at the time that tweet originally came out, there was some stats here by Hip Hop by the Numbers. We've mentioned this Twitter page before, at Hip Hop Numbers. It said TDE, the wait is over. The wait, which is days from their last project, to May 7th, 2021, they showed the number of days for each artist. So Reason came out 210 days ago, which we talked about. Reason came out with a kind of album, said it wasn't a real thing because we're in COVID. Sir, great album. What's it called? Chasing Summer?
Chasing Summer.
Oh. John Redcorn, special record. 616 days ago. Right? I'll kind of just go a little faster now. Schoolboy Q, 742.
Okay.
Zachary, 784.
Okay.
J-Rock, 1,057 days.
Oh, wow.
SZA, 1,421 days. 28 days ago she came out.
Shout out to SZA.
Kendrick Lamar, 1,484 days ago.
Oh, shit.
She
came
came out.
after.
Straight up. Absol, which was a great guess, 1,610
I
days.
feel like I've not heard anything from Absol in a
How many
while.
days are in a year?
365.
That's 5. That's over 5 years.
I feel like I've not heard anything from Absol in a while. That's why I
Holy
assumed it was
shit.
him. And he said the weight. I'm like, okay, he's the only one that hasn't dropped in a minute.
Lance Skywalker, in case you forgot about him.
Oh yeah, I did forget.
Because I did too. 1662.
Oh,
And
maybe
then
Baby Keem.
Isaiah Rashad, 1708. I don't think Baby Keem is on TD.
Oh, really? I thought
Might
he
be
was.
affiliate.
He's Kendrick's cousin.
But he may be like affiliate, like not on the label.
Maybe he's affiliated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought he was on the label though.
That's a good point. I thought he was too. It's actually a really good point. But anyways, like that was an interesting stat that I read at the time.
Lance Skyler. Wait, so Absol was what, 5 years? Yeah.
Absol was 1,610 days.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was him.
Holy
Like, he's the only one
shit.
that he's not dropped in a minute.
But I know Isaiah Rashad's what was that thing called, man? He's on the cover with the he's like I forgot what it's called. Anyways, that came out mad long ago. That came out in like 2016. So I thought it was gonna be Isaiah Rashad. It ended up being an Isaiah Rashad single.
Oh, there we go. You were correct.
But even not to spend too much time on that, Cole was tweeting as well.
Yep.
You know, talking about his album coming out. He just kept tweeting, taking the
it passed
Jay-Z
the car
approach.
test.
I bet, is this thing still on? He said on Twitter, like, is this thing still on? Like, all right,
promoting
man,
that
you're
shit.
not Hove age.
Right? The man acts like he's 50 years old with like
Oh, man.
10 grandkids on a farm.
Then he made that very official, basically just obviously talking about the week as
Mm-hmm.
it's playing out. The question that I wanted to, I guess, ask, it has a very obvious answer to it, but I guess let's try to answer it fully if that makes sense. Are the big artists just all going to come out this year? Like, are we expecting, maybe not, like, are we expecting Riri?
I'm expecting
Are
yes.
we expecting, I mean, Kendrick, I think is a yes.
I think Kendrick's
Drake
coming
is a
out.
yes.
Yes.
Cole is a yes, as we know already.
I think Riri's yes. I think Summer's going to open up. Party's gonna
Adele,
go.
like who, like how far are we going here? Like
I think anyone that's an A-lister is going to try and put something out. I think parties are going to open up. Everyone's going to start opening up, and they want the music bumping. Like
Dua Lipa is gonna come up with
literally,
another one.
everyone's going to be like, "Yo, I dropped an album. Here's some bangers off it. Played in the club. Here's another album. Played in the club.
I'm trying to think if there's a surprise one that's gonna come out like
a Beyonce,
like new Beyonce or something.
I know, right? It's Beyonce.
But she's not really like a summer record type of person.
She's not. And that's someone like her. No, but like those people that like live off summer record, like Drake.
I would love to get R9,
Friends?
Riri. Let's get that R9, man. Fuck.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just giving up on Riri.
Let's get
Nah, I'm not giving up. I lied. Drop your music.
I was
We
bumping
fiending.
Auntie today, yo.
Oh yeah, I was bumping Auntie a few weeks ago.
Desperado
fiending.
for some new fucking Riri, dog.
Fiending, bro.
Oh my god. We got 2 minutes until the end of the first period. I'm gonna bring up the next topic. The Weeknd still has beef with the Grammys.
Oh, we know based off his nominations or lack thereof.
So of course we were aware of that. He had the snubbing that went on because he chose to perform at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And the Grammys basically told him one or the other. He said, "I choose Super Bowl. I dare you to not nominate me." They didn't nominate him.
Everyone said this was one of the best albums this year.
And he's been calling him out ever since. Right? I'll read the headline, I'll watch the time, and then we'll end the first period. Weeknd said, this is from the LA Times, so this is like official article shit. Thanks, but no thanks. The Weeknd still won't submit his music to the Grammys, so he ain't even submitting it anymore.
So you gotta submit it too.
That's another thing, right? By a certain deadline.
not really
The Grammys won't be seeing any of the Weeknd's music in the foreseeable future. The global superstar reaffirmed his position on Monday, whenever this was, in an interview with Variety, despite the Recording Academy's Friday move to get rid of the secret committees that have been blamed for shutting the Starboy singer out of any nominations for Grammys presented in March. Let's move on to the second period because I don't want to keep watching this time.
That's all you're gonna be doing.
We'll be back. Second period. Commencing. Okay, presented. He said, I think the industry and the public alike... Relax, pop-ups, man. I think the industry and the public alike need to see the transparent system truly at play for the win to be celebrated. But it's an important start, the 3-time Grammy winner said. I remain uninterested in being a part of the Grammys, especially with their own admission of corruption for all these decades. I will not be submitting in the future.
I like this because
I like it too.
when people say I never got nominated for a Grammy, but then they still like he's literally speaking, saying like he's saying I don't care to be nominated. I am not submitting my music to get nominated. So this is someone
Because
that
those
says,
other people are still submitting.
yeah, still submitting. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck about the Grammy, but you submitted your music for album of the year. Like it's different. You say I don't give a fuck about the Grammys, and you say you literally don't. Like I'm not submitting my music. If you guys want to nominate me, that's out of your own business. I ain't doing shit. So shout out to The Weeknd. I have heard though. The Grammys, like, that organization is pretty
fucking corrupt.
Ariana Grande said some shit. Nicki Minaj just said something. Because Nicki Minaj never been nominated since, like, I think 2016.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, there's no way Nicki's never been nominated. She's one of the best out here.
What was it called? Queen?
Queen, yeah.
That
No
should've been
nomination for
nominated.
Queen.
They
No
should've been
song, no
nominated.
nothing. But it's because she had beef with someone about her performance. And supposedly, a few years ago, Ariana Grande had beef. And now she hasn't been nominated since, like, I think 2 Grammys.
Even if you look at, like, artists that have been working with them for a long time, they finally get their recognition now, like a her type artist, where it's like, oh hey, you've been okay with us for so long, we're now gonna give you your award.
Exactly.
Whereas someone like a Ariana has beef, nothing. They're giving it to Dua Lipa instead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was the best new artist that year. Nicki won it, or she wasn't even supposed to win. Some next guy won it. Oh, Bon Iver won it. Bon Iver.
Oh
and
yeah.
They're like, yo, how did Bon Iver win it when on the song she bodied him on the same track that they were on?
Wasn't it
A Monster?
Yeah, Monster.
That put
yeah.
Nicki on the map. So I'm with The Weeknd, man. Let's go. Fuck the Grammys.
Yeah, and
I've
I
been
think
saying
it's-
fuck the Grammys.
It's also important when you see a high profile artist do it and stick to it, right? Like, so it's a good look.
It is. Shout
It's
out
a
to
good
The
look.
Weeknd.
Definitely shout out to The Weeknd for that. And hopefully, you know, other artists, if they feel that corruption happening to them, they kind of follow suit with something like that.
And that's why I think he's setting a good example. Because now next year, more people are going to be like, you know what? I didn't submit.
Facts.
And then 5 years from now, it's going to be like half of hip hop is like, yo, we didn't even submit. That's why Jake Paul's winning Album of the Year.
Keep or leak.
Let's go.
Keep or leak. First keeper leak, J.I. Drizzy
J.I. Drizzy.
is what I'm calling it. JID posted on his Instagram a picture with Drake. He said, I met my Scorpio brother last night. This shit sounded like October, for real, for real, for real, for real.
You think he dropped something in October? This should sound like October. He said sounds like October, so why not drop it in October?
I'm not mad at that. If
I've been reading stuff.
if that were to happen, I'm not mad at that. But keep or leak, do you want to see a JID and Thing record?
Drake?
JID and Drake
Of
record.
course. Any Drake record I want to see.
Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely a leak for me. The next keep or leak it is we know the Paul brothers are running rampant.
The Paul brother got your hat.
Got your
That
hat.
shit kills me,
Yo.
bro. Got your hat.
Oh shit! I'm not logged in on the computer. Let me see. Gotta.
Was it Instagram?
Yeah, but on one of them accounts that
I got you. Gotcha.
that are only followed. I don't even know where I follow the account. If
You know what account is it? Let's not say their name. We're not about giving out people free publicity,
free promo.
especially if you're probably like one of those random accounts that.
It's funny because I think it's like it's one that Dill always posts.
It is. It is. I open it up like, yo, this is a Dell post.
Report: Jake Paul challenges UFC champion Kamaru Usman to a boxing match. Tap out, Naman. I'm trying to see this guy tap out. He dead.
Oh, he's sleeping.
No, he's alive still. Oh, my God, his eyes are open. You saw that?
Yo, he was gone.
Bomba.
No, that guy was out.
Yo, my guy was concerning me. That was fight number 1, baby.
Go ahead. All right, so guys, for the podcast, here's that mood would have changed.
Yo, come on, man. Come on.
That
Anyways.
mood would have changed. Hey, guys, first fight too. First fight.
And that's the most concerning one because this guy doesn't have UFC experience, and he's facing he's facing a tough guy, not a hard guy, but a tough guy.
Yeah, a guy that can definitely.
Like you're going up against the Kings. Like they can still win a game. Like they can still go damn
Did
near
you watch
500.
the challenge? Do you finish the challenge?
Yes.
The OG? So it's like CT. Like low keys, not like CT, but like he's been there. Like he can knock you out, or you like fancy against CT. Like one wrong thing, and then he's still winning.
Exactly.
Like, you
Tough
can't count him out.
But yo, CT's a beast.
Yo, this guy. I was like, yo, shout out to this guy.
Thing is one of my new favorites now. Amber B.
Yo, she held it.
She's one of my favorites.
Low-key, she
now, man.
buckled under the puzzle. She got to work on that shit.
She's one of my favorites.
She got to do some CT puzzles, but
Jesus.
She has
Everything is
potential.
just tanagram. Everything on the challenge is tanagrams.
everything's anagrams. Everything.
We gotta get this tanagram done.
Tanagram.
A puzzle. trivia, a puzzle. That's all they're talking about. A puzzle. It's a fucking anagram. Anyways,
Paul
Jake
brothers?
Paul tweeted, challenge accepted at Usman 84 kg. That's such a funny name. If your
I just took that in.
if your boss Dana gives you permission to box me
Damn,
and make more money than you've ever made in your life, let me know, and we can lace them up. I promise it'll be your biggest payday. It's funny because it would be.
It would be. No,
Right,
he's not even lying. Like, that's why Ben Askren did it.
Exactly.
Ben Askren's laughing. You don't care about that knockout.
Exactly. Usman responded with the following. No, sorry. Before I play that, we know Jake Paul and Daniel Cormier have had a 1-2 scuffle. Like Daniel Cormier doesn't take him seriously. Jake Paul is gonna do things for clout, and it just bothers Daniel Cormier a lot.
He's an old guy. He's one of those old guys that doesn't just get clout.
Bothers him a lot. So Usman had this to say. I think it was in relation to that as well.
It's great. I think it was great for it's great for Jake Paul because now we're having to sit here and have another conversation about him. So it's great. What he's doing is working. But at the end of the day, yeah, with DC, like that's DC. You know, DC definitely loves the ESPN job. That's why he didn't smack him. Because if he didn't care about that job, he would have slapped him. You know, that's like at the end of the day, that's Daniel Cormier, one of the best to do this. And Jake Paul needs to put some respect on his name when he even speaks about DC. They're not even in the same realm. So that's not even something that I would entertain. I wouldn't even allow DC to entertain that. DC, sit down. Let me take care of that for you. Let me take care of that. That's great.
Yeah. So, would you want to see that? Do you? Okay, I guess what I should ask is, do you want to see Jake Paul keep continuing to fight people?
Honestly, I think it's fun. So yes, just because I think it's fun.
I agree.
Not because I think he's serious. Not because I think I just think it's fun to watch someone get into your head just for clout,
and it
you
works
go into boxing and
every single fucking time.
And the fact that he's knocked out with Jake Paul, Ben Askren, not Jake Paul, wow. Nate Robinson,
Ben Askren. That's technically a resume.
There's
Nate Robinson, athlete, dunk champ,
professional athlete.
Ben Askren, fighter,
professional.
Yeah.
4-time NCAA All-American.
But he's not touching Usman though. Usman will crunch him down.
But all I'm saying is that because of those 2 wins, everyone watches with that slight chance that he might win.
Facts.
With no experience. So you know what?
Meanwhile, Logan Paul's about to go 0-3. Poor guy, man.
He don't care. The money.
He don't care.
The money is all they care about.
The Paul Empire is winning because Jake is winning and Logan is just, he's probably the brains behind the child.
Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, let's do this.
Shout out to that. The weirdest, I leaked that as well. The weirdest keeper leak you'll ever hear in your life. Kawhi Leonard is doing something with music, and I was so confused. This came across my timeline.
I did not click these links. I was scared.
This came across, and I don't even know what order I put the links in. I just saw so many links. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I looked at my timeline. I saw Kawhi Leonard on IG Live with Mikey Williams.
The basketball.
Yeah, I'm like
11 players.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yo, fam, these fam, Instagram is.
And they're talking about a record that Kawhi is releasing with Lil Baby, and I'm like, wait, what is going on? I'm so confused.
Wait, hold on, Kawhi, the most out of this world guys releasing a record.
I don't know what's going on.
Sure, it's
bro.
not Anthony Edwards you're talking about.
Listen, he saw Anthony Edwards' tape. And
he saw him in the car before a game.
Something. I don't even know which link to click first.
I saw the Clippers one.
Okay, he was on there with Mikey Williams. They're previewing a track.
Easy.
With Youngboy and Rod Wave.
Y'all been waiting for that, Sleepy. Y'all been waiting for that collab too. Yep.
And Kawhi's just.
Kawhi on Instagram Live?
Just Instagram. I'm copying him right now. They're just bobbing their head.
Yo, Kawhi has no charisma in a nice way.
Hey.
He has no charisma. Where's the Kawhi verse?
There's no Kawhi verse on it, but I think he speaks about it at a Clippers press conference.
You gotta be joking.
Listen, I thought this was a joke too.
It just merges basketball and music together. I mean, it's always been something on my mind that I wanted to do. So it's just something that could uplift our community, and a portion of each stream is gonna go to the Mamba and Mamacita Foundation. And yeah, it's just something good for the community. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Those Mamacita hoodies were ugly, but they were expensive as fuck. But no, I kind of like if they come out with some other designs I do want to buy, but I'm not rocking these. I saw some people, I'm like, you know.
Yeah, that's.
You know, if you give it to me for free, you know, if I was rich enough, I would rock it, you know, for the cause. But you know, with my current situation, I'm not paying $220 for a hoodie.
Yeah, we ain't got that disposable like that.
Not yet, at least. But...
Hot Freestyle tweeted, and again, this is just me figuring this thing out
What's
as it's happening. Hot Freestyle says, NBA YoungBoy and Rod Wave will be releasing a new single together this Friday off of Kawhi Leonard's Culture Jam project.
Hold on, I gotta go on. I gotta go on Spotify real quick.
Let me see if there's any other link that I put.
Because I did not hear about this Culture Jam.
Yeah, and then it was like the same Clippers press conference clip. So yeah, apparently Kawhi Leonard is coming out with a project called Culture Jam. And apparently he has the reach, which of course all athletes have the reach.
Yeah,
especially star athletes.
Two-time NBA champion. Come
on. He has to have Rod Wave and NBA YoungBoy, the two highest earning fucking YouTube streamers.
Yeah, it's fucking stream anything.
On a track together.
I only God knows who else he has. Probably has like Polo G.
Yeah, I want to see like a track list.
Probably unreleased Pop Smoke all of a sudden.
This could be better than Khaled's project.
I believe so.
Real shit. I'm not even joking.
We'll get to Khaled's.
And we'll get to Khaled's, but.
I believe that. Honestly, wasn't LeBron EPing a project?
2 Chainz?
Oh, yeah, he just and then 2 weeks later we had 5 tracks. Called it a deluxe.
That's definitely a leak.
Yeah, leak it. Let's see let's see Kawhi's EP stat. Let's see what you can EP.
And true.
Actually, let's see what you listen to. How your taste is.
Final Keep It or Leak It. Now I don't know if you were into this as a child.
I never watched it, no.
Interesting. Okay, so Netflix tweeted, "Beautiful dreams will be reborn eternal." I'll play a little bit of the sound.
What a beautiful planet. A place we always dreamed about. Earth.
A Netflix
the power
double
of
feature
all the nightmares we have accumulated will turn this world into a planet of death.
No, I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's 1:45. Nope. Very much cartoon. Looks like Dragon Ball Super cartoon quality, which is good, which is real good. It's called Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Eternal, the movie part 1 and 2.
Oh shit, when does that drop?
Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Eternal, the movie. Parts 1 and 2, it premieres on June 3rd. I'm definitely going to watch that. Sailor Moon is a part of my childhood.
I never watched Sailor Moon.
I'm not afraid to admit that.
No, you shouldn't be. I'm not good. I never watched Sailor Moon, but I've heard good things about it. I know a lot of people have fans about it, so I'll probably give it a shot, you know.
Looks interesting. Probably just played in the background as you're
I'll give it a shot, and if it's, you know, if it doesn't catch my attention after about, 15 minutes, and, we turn it off, but if it does.
Fair enough.
And I'm into that stuff, I watch Pokemon, Naruto, Attack on Titan.
It looks solid. That Sailor Moon looks solid. I'm not going to lie to you.
I haven't seen it, but I'm going to have to watch that now.
That looks solid.
Shout-outs?
Yeah. Let's move on to our shout-outs.
Shout-outs! I put this first one here.
Go ahead.
Shout-out to Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick
Neymar. Every song on Damn has been certified at least gold, making Kendrick the first rapper to see every song on one album earn a certification.
Now I'm going to give that an applause, and then I'm going to say something. I'm at least 65% certain that the same accolade was given to J. Cole for KOD.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Like, I could be tripping.
Honestly, we get these facts
because KOD streamed well. Remember, did 400 first week.
It streamed really well.
Yeah,
I liked it actually. Now I think about it, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I might as well bump it one of these. It's coming out.
Yeah,
I'm going about J. Cole this week anyway because it's coming out with the album. Gotta mentally.
It's a really good album, like well put together. I don't think. I think it got kind of too criticized at first.
Because people didn't understand what he was going. A lot of people did not understand what he was going.
Yeah, and then at the time it was like when young music was coming up, but it wasn't like the staying power type of young music. And then he just looked like the old head hating on it. And then
people didn't realize that.
And then Academics was more prominent in terms of everyday YouTube scene. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it is
underappreciated album for sure. Underappreciated.
Yeah. That's definitely a shout out. I was gonna say leak. That's a shout out to Kendrick Lamar. So again, Every record on that went gold or above, you said?
Gold. Yeah, at least gold.
Now, this is crazy. From one legend to another legend. We're going to talk about Jasmine Sullivan.
Gee, that is a legend. And then we went to a third legend after.
Now, I'm glad you said that is a legend, because listen to this. Listen to this crazy
Who's
stat.
dissing her?
Jasmine Sullivan, her song Pick Up Your Feelings.
Yeah.
Off her new project, EP, whatever you want to call it. Jasmine Sullivan earns her first gold record of her career.
Damn.
Like, I'm talking like Lions, Tigers, and Bears didn't do gold?
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Like, I feel like T Grizzly does gold, like, on his... That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's how I mean,
No, I'm no partner. No.
But that's
what rocker.
That's why I'm surprised Jasmine
Sullivan.
Like, she had a... I thought she had people.
I thought she had at least gold level audience. I'm not going to say talent, because that's not the correct word.
Yeah, gold level audience.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
can pull in a gold.
Wow.
Because I just thought gold was like, what, 1 million?
No, gold is equivalent to 100,000. 100,000 units equivalent.
She's not done that?
I can't believe it. Like, at least Lions, Tigers, and
Even
Bears.
over time, like, even if it's like 20 years.
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Come on, that's been on BET now for 35 years.
That alone gave it 50,000 streams.
Yo, you would have thought, damn, man, that's crazy. But shout out to Jasmine Sullivan, nonetheless. Super long overdue, and I'm glad she's getting her just due. And then to your point, on to a third legend.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Russell Simmons Westbrook. I'm joking. I don't know.
Actually, we're just gonna start making middle names for people. Fuck it.
Russell Westbrook becomes the first player. Now, this is very much an ESPN stat, but still very impressive nonetheless. Russell Westbrook becomes the first player in NBA history to record 50 rebounds and 50 assists over a 3-game span.
It's very ESPN, but it's
very impressive.
It's very
because
impressive.
That's obviously 15 per, right?
Yep.
So for 3 games, small sample size, you averaged over 15 rebounds per and 15 assists per.
You know how hard that is?
And obviously over points as well, because he was scoring as well.
Yeah, and you know how hard that is to get rebounds and assists? Like, it's not like points where you can get the ball and score. Like, assists, you really have to give it to someone else and they have to score.
I know they were talking about his stat padding. He was like, bro, if it's that easy, then do it.
And that's why I love when he said that. I was like, that's perfect. Kind of like, oh, he just I'm like, but no one else is doing it. Mm-hmm. Other people that are doing it are like struggling to get that.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, yeah, we know stats pay, but you telling me everyone's gonna allow this guy to just teeth them paycheck? No. They're not. He's doing it.
He's that good. He's good enough to do it. Sure, he may not help his team win.
Very inefficient.
But
we can't take away from his statistical accolades.
Exactly. Sometimes some people make some individual.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
He's about to pass Big O.
Yeah.
He's about to pass Big O all time.
One more. I think he was at 180. Big O was at 181.
That's one of those like Scott Skiles assist records that you think is never gonna get touched. Mm-hmm. And low-key, I was thinking about it because Scott Skiles was 35 assists.
Was it
33 assists? Like, I could be wrong. I'm like, Russell Westbrook was right there. Really? He was like, what, 25 that day?
24, 25.
Holy shit, man.
26 maybe?
I want to see that. I want to see that Scott Skiles record.
There's a few records that I want to see touched. Like, I want to see the scoring one touched. I feel that could be touched in our generation with 3-point shooting. We guys gotta get someone that's gonna come in the league scoring.
Because
22.
you gotta remember, like, you don't even like. You just need someone that can get hot. D Book scores 70. Clay scores 70.
Exactly.
Clay scored 70 or 60.
No, he scored 62.
He didn't touch 70.
I don't think he touched 6. Did he touch 60?
It was like 60 and 3/4, and then they subbed them out because
it was 50 and 3/4. Maybe it was 60. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't care about Golden State. I don't know. Golden State.
I mean, we won the championship last time I checked. But
exactly.
Shout out to Russell Westbrook, man. We'll get into NBA talk all day, so let's just move on.
We don't talk sports on this podcast.
Yeah, we gotta limit ourselves. It's like why I don't buy bread in the grocery store, man.
Yo, trust me, bro. My mom bought me bread the other day. Found half of it done. She bought me yesterday. I'm like, bro.
Yo, I made like 10 slices of French toast today. I
said 10.
I got 2 slices left. Can't wait to eat that, yo. What? Are you kidding me? We're gonna move on to new music. Shout out to Alex, Scream Man.
Is that the new one or the
Need to Know Podcast is a new one.
Okay.
Need to Know Podcast goes by the name of Alex, boy A. Joe Budden Podcast goes by the name Screen Man. On Twitter goes by @BallTillWeFall.
Ball till we fall.
So definitely shout out to him again. He comes out with that new music list on a weekly basis. Very, very detailed list. I think last week again, you know how just new tweet. It was Friday. It was New Music Friday, and he's still updating the old list. I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Hey man,
but this guy's crazy. So definitely takes it very serious. So definitely shout out to him. In terms of what came out this week, we're probably not going to mention much because we didn't listen to much. Let's be honest. But it is a lot of
singles. I'm like, come on.
A lot of singles. I'll name some of them off. J. Cole Interlude, and then obviously butt in as you may. T Grizzly, Built for Whatever. That's actually an album. King Von is on that. Rest in peace. Big Sean, Lil Durk, and more. Young M.A. and Fivio Foreign with Hello Baby. YG Blast and Mozzie with Perfect Timing. Saweetie with Fast Motion. She needs Quavo, man.
Huh?
She needs Quavo.
Yeah, as soon as she needs Quavo, I was like, yo, she should. Like, I was like, yo, I see like a portion of it, I'm like, yo, this is
I feel like they're trying to make her catch one. Didn't she come up with Pretty Girls Collab Hit Club Playlist Part 1?
Yeah.
And then she came up with something before that, the week before, and then something before that.
Because she's not good. Like, at the end of the day, you still need talent to sell to a certain extent. And honestly, so we need,
Don Toliver, What You Need. That's a single. Russ, Small Talk, Trippie Redd, Playboy Cardi, Mr. Rage, Czarface, and MF Doom. That one's called Super What. That's actually an album. And I was curious to listen to that. I probably will.
Oh, it's an album? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I probably will listen to that. I'm curious.
I don't know, because the MF Doom passed away. Let me see some of his last previous some of his old stuff. Last stuff he recorded.
I'm wondering how much MF has on there. That's what I'm curious about. So
it's just like one line every song.
Yeah, I'll definitely listen to that. Isaiah Rashad, to the point of TDE conversation earlier. He came out with a single, not even an album. Like after that, all tweet and the rage of TDE. What's coming? Oh my God. It's an Isaiah Rashad single.
Yeah, the album comes 2 weeks later.
That one features Duke Deuce. That one's called Lay With Ya.
Lil Tecca came out with Never Left. That's a single. And
Cash Doll, Thummin'.
Ooh,
Coil Ray, Bout Me.
Tusi, Thank You For Believing. That's an album. It featured The Baby.
That's all I got, man.
Yeah, I really don't care about anything else.
Yeah, the next ones I didn't listen to, so come on.
Who's All Black? He has a few good features on this, though. I haven't listened. I just saw All Black, and he has features of Vince Staples, Mozzie, Rex Life Raj, Guap Dad, and much more.
Anthony Hamilton came out with a record that still sounds like an early 2000s type of title. You Made a Fool of Me. That's a single.
You know what?
That's kind of it.
Yeah, let's just get into what we listened to.
Kind of it. And then obviously last week, a few records that we didn't get an opportunity to talk about. Khaled.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, that's probably...
I listened to one other album.
Some of the most I have to offer today. I'm not going to lie to you.
I have some stuff to say about another album.
Well, let's go through Khaled first.
Yeah,
just quick commentary on that. Of course, that came out last week. It was 14 songs, 53 minutes. The Lil Wayne record uses the Jay-Z Heart of the City sample.
Love it. I like the city. Oh, I like the song.
But I wanted the beat to drop.
Really?
It never dropped.
It never did.
It was just build up, but it wasn't like...
never like a hit or drop.
Jeremiah does some things to that, man.
He killed it.
Holy.
He killed it, man. Like, I literally went back because of his verse. And I'm a Lil Wayne fan, and I went back for Jeremiah, the whole song.
Because I feel like Jeremiah has a great voice for a build-up type of record.
He does.
And then I wish the beat dropped with Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should be in the studio with them.
So I got that quiet ear.
Every chance I get, that's the Lil Baby and Lil Durk song.
Yeah,
I love that song, man.
Yeah, that song looks like to be the one that's gonna take off the most.
Yeah,
or at least immediately.
I think so too.
It looks like it's taking off the most. That Cardi record.
I think they're coming out with a collab album too. Was what I heard. Durk and
that makes sense.
You like the Cardi record?
I like that Cardi.
Honestly, at first I didn't like it, but then actually like heard her lyrics. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, at first I didn't like it because the flow sounded off.
Yes, the flow.
Like, it was like, can you get your bar out correctly?
Mm-hmm.
But it's swaggy. It's like big paper.
And then she got braggadocious, and I'm like, yo, she had a line. She's like, yo, I son these bitches more.
I got 5 number ones. You got 5 number nuns.
Jeez. She was like, yo, I son bitches more than culture. Oh wait, I son bitches, move culture out the car seat. I was like, yo, I'm like, that's a...
Jeez. I don't even know what 5 number nuns mean.
5 number nuns. You can get none, zeros. It don't matter what it means.
Damn, man.
I liked it.
I do like that one. The We Going Crazy record. Her vote, I like her. I like her. But she's too much sometimes.
It was on this, right? Like, I wasn't feeling her on this.
Too much.
And yeah, and like the
it was like
really...
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was like 60% her and then 40% Migos.
And Migos are 3 people,
yeah.
by the way.
And it's like 2 bars from Offset, 2 bars from Quavo, and then 2 bars from... It was bad.
It could have been done better.
That song could have been way better, I feel like. But it was obviously a really good song.
I thought track 5 would be the radio hit. To be honest, I've not heard much about this track.
Oh, that's the Post Malone record.
Post Malone,
yeah,
the baby.
Yeah.
I felt like that was just, it had a radio hit, barely any swearing on it. Like, it had a radio hit all over it, but we'll see what happens.
But you know what? To your point of radio hit, that's definitely going to be the one that plays on radio.
That's what I mean by like plays on radio.
Like
the baby.
Whether it becomes a top known record, maybe not, but it's playing. That one's playing on radio.
Like I looked at the names, I'm like
100%.
Post Meg, Lil Baby, and the Baby. I'm like, oh come on, those are all A hitters. Like
those are all people that performed at the Grammys.
It
literally is. What the fuck? No? Post, Meg, Lil Baby, and the Baby. Wow, that's crazy.
That was made for the radio.
That's crazy.
I just went by notable features after that because like I didn't really care about track by track.
Yeah, neither did I.
I like 21 Savage on Let It Go with Justin Bieber, but
I like 21, but
DJ Khaled needs to get rid of this. He needs to give up on that DJ Khaled on Justin Bieber summer track thing again.
Yeah,
you got it once.
Yeah,
stop trying that shit, man.
Yeah. I also hated the Timberlake record.
I didn't. I think I skipped.
I heard somebody say. I don't remember where I heard it. I heard somebody say it's supposed to be a Chris Brown record, but Timberlake got to the studio first, and then I heard it again. I'm like, this is a Chris Brown record.
I think I skipped like halfway through. I was like, I'm over this. Roddy body that verse in Body Emotion, track number 7. Track 8.
Body Emotion.
Track 8, I love Big Sean and Rick Ross's verse.
Is that the track with A Boogie on it?
Yes.
Or was A Boogie before Roddy?
A Boogie was on which one? Body Emotion?
There's an A Boogie record and then a Roddy record, or are they together?
No, they're all on the same record.
That's what it was. I'm trying to. I remember the voices together because obviously the discussion that we had previously on this podcast, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, A Boogie sounds way better, yo. I'm sorry, yo.
You really?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I could be wrong.
Fair
I need
enough.
to go back to it, but I think so.
Fair enough.
I think so. Obviously, the Hove record, it sounds like a song cry flip in a lot of ways.
I like the record, you know.
Somebody said it basically sounds like Jay-Z had this verse for a long time.
You know what? And I
read
your
gave
comments,
it to Nas last minute.
What I think is that Jay-Z's just a good writer, that his lyrics don't... Because if you listen to good rap music, you can listen to rap music from 2002 and you will still feel it today. I'm like, I'm getting it. And I just think that's how good Jay-Z is. Like, he writes timeless raps. Like, he doesn't time himself with like coronavirus.
Can't forget about but the other B. Hey,
that was
the white gloves for me. Yo, come on.
Trust me.
He's not even saying nothing.
But that's what I mean. Because everything he said, because I listened to his lyrics after
Drake
I read
got his
that
script
verse,
from. Going back to
after I read that line, I actually listened to his verse, and I'm like, he never said anything that timed where he wrote it.
No.
He could have written this 10 years ago. You would never know.
Facts.
So shout out to Jay-Z and being a good writer and just being a good musician in general.
We got about a minute left for the second period, just to basically wrap up the album. I mean,
whatever.
I'll be honest with you, it does sound like a lower class Thug, because at the end of the day, it's a medley tape.
Yes.
Right. Let's be honest. It is a compilation tape.
It's like a fishing album.
And I thought you have to compare it to Thug's. You have to naturally.
Yeah.
I thought Thug executed significantly better.
Way better.
I think these Khaled records are okay as standalone records. I can definitely play it. I definitely have played it several times.
And that's the thing. I've played a few songs off these, quite more than I expected.
But I can't say it's a great album, a cohesive album. It's not. The album's not offering me nothing other than
a bunch of artists. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let's end the second period there, and then we'll finish up our new music review, and then we'll wrap up the show.
Let's go.
Beyond that, again, last week I'm gonna just skip over everything.
Let me talk about Murray Street Scene.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. I forgot about that. Yeah, my bad.
There's nothing to say about this because, to be honest, I only listened to it like twice again.
Moray, who's Moray though?
Just one big guy. Like, I'm in the quicksand.
Okay, one of those like singer
yeah,
rapper.
He's in the thing lane. Pray for Love.
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave, yeah. He's honestly like just a Rod Wave with a different voice.
Okay.
There's nothing special. It's like if you like Rod Wave, I feel like you will find a few songs on this you like. He is new. I forgot who he signed to, but whatever. But that's just about it, honestly. I made a little joke there, but that joke was last week. Was how like all these they name their albums after like church and gospel, but it is how their voice is. It is gospel.
It's true. Street sermons. Soulfly for Rod Wave.
Pray for Love.
To your point, Pray for Love. Yeah, to your point, he definitely fits in that lane. Now that you mentioned the titles of it,
so if you like Rod Wave, go give him a listen. Is what I'll say. You will find a few like the first track I really liked, and then a few tracks on the two I liked as well. So
not mad at that. Alchemist came out last week. Child came out last week. Mariba came out last week. Kyle Dion came out last week. Toby featuring Flo Milli.
Yep.
That was a good record.
I like that record a lot.
That was a good record.
I back added it to my summer playlist.
Toby's really good, man.
Yep. Go listen to. Did you listen to his album?
I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
24 was what it's called, I think.
I think I did. I don't.
One?
I can't recall tracks or how it sounded per se, but he's just a very versatile, complete artist.
Trust me, his album was very versatile. That's one reason why I liked it. I felt like a lot of songs sounded different, but sounded like him.
He's good, man. He's good.
Very good.
That one again features Flo Milli. That one's called Family Matters.
I did not see that collab coming at all.
I didn't at all.
It.
Even the next one, Pressa and Coila Ray. I was like, hello?
Oh, but that's because she remixed Attachments.
True.
And she just ruined it because there was a Toronto man on the regular song.
Yeah.
Which I was happy because I'm like, let man get some shine. And he just took his whole verse out and put, I shoot my God. Fucking hate Coila Ray.
I'm stealing opinion on this, but the Pressa non-Coila Ray version sounded better.
Way better.
Because the other guy had a different sound. Yeah. Whereas I'm stealing opinion on this again. Coila Ray sounds like Pressa.
Yes. I know that's a compliment or a diss. But yes.
But yeah, man. Okay, and then what else came up?
Drug Activity, Baby Keem, Travis Scott. It's Cali Bap type music.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Burna Boy, Kilometers. I liked it.
Let's get into this week. Yeah, let's get into this week. J. Cole came out interlude. Obviously, I don't have a real long conversation.
I actually did not listen to this because I was like, I'm just going to wait for the album. Especially since I know the album's coming out. If he didn't say anything about the album, I probably would have listened to it. I know the album's coming out in 5 days.
And you know what? It's so funny because I was in one of my group chats. Shout out to my group chats.
Shout out to the group chats.
And we were saying the exact same thing. We were like, yo, I don't even really want to listen to it.
And it's called interlude too. I'm like, it's not even like a main track. No.
But might as well.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. If it was like Drake, I probably would have listened to it 10,000 times right now.
I liked it. I liked it. I'm satisfied with it. I'll kind of just leave the commentary there, wait for the album, see where it fits in.
It fits in the album. And that's another thing too, because I know he's a storyteller.
I was anticipating, and I guess this is going to be a mini prediction, I was anticipating this being like a track 9. But then and there's nothing to go off of. I'm
like, you saw track listing?
I'm thinking this is like a track 9 type thing, but also the way that he... things that he states in the record, he's like, this can go one of two ways. It can go up, it can go down. Either way, I'm prepared. Is this a track 1 then?
Now you can't even track 1 interlude.
Why not? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I track 1 intermission.
And then I thought to myself, J. Cole's a genius, because the fact that he came out with a single now, I feel like was him and Ibrahim, Dreamville manager, whatever, CEO, whatever you want to call. I feel like they said, ain't nobody out this week. If we get number 1 on a record called Interlude, then on a future record we can say, we're number 1 off of Interlude. Am I right?
That's a hard... No, that's... I was wondering where you were going with this, but you got me the first time. I'm like, man, everyone does this. Everyone puts out a single before the album.
Yo,
but going number 1 with an interlude?
Because obviously, and again, he says, "Oh, I was gonna wait for it all to drop at once," but I said, "I'm coming." You're lying. You're lying. You saw on Wednesday that nobody submitted their project for Friday. That's what you saw, and then you said, "I have a chance at number 1 here."
First track went number 1 off Interlude.
I'm telling you, went number 1 off of Interlude. I can see it already.
Fair enough.
Isaiah Rashad came out with a record called Lay With Ya. That one features Duke Deuce. As soon as I saw Duke Deuce, I mean, I kind of knew what we were getting into. You know, that bounce, that Memphis bounce type of thing. And then when I heard the record, I'm like, this beat sounds familiar. And then I saw a tweet, that said it's a 3 6 Mafia sample. So I'm like, go fucking figure. So let me play a little bit of that record.
Shout out to 3 6 Mafia.
I don't even have
Juicy J
DSP loaded up.
Oh jeez.
Because DSP don't pay us.
They don't.
So why am I saying DSP's name?
That's the only person we use.
I know, facts. Because that family plan.
It's like living can and saying, I'm not going to say my cable provider's name. Like, you probably only use 2 people. 1 of 2.
Yo, speaking, I got my internet plan lowered. After tax, $79. It's still expensive as hell, but
I called them too. I'm like, yo, you gotta do something about my plan. They're like, oh, because of COVID? Boom, 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 boom. Really, when your price, I'm like, yo, bless them.
I said, you guys gotta do something, man, because my shit is inconsistent as hell. That's all I said to them. It's inconsistent. It's annoying. And then they said, like, the bill's only like $5 cheaper, but they said they're up in the speed.
Oh, okay.
Which they claim. So they're gonna send me a new modem, this, that, the other.
Ooh, I remember that track. I gotta send one. You have a white.
I have the white one.
I gotta get the black one.
Apparently, there's a new one than that, because
Yo,
that was the new one.
My sister just moved and she got a new one. She's
Okay.
like, yo, everyone online, they're like, yo, return this white one, it's shit, and get the black one.
That's exactly
and I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them this week. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta
wait.
change mine too.
I'll play a little bit of this Isaiah Rashad Duke Deuce record. Just the beat is really what I'm going for here.
Whipping up the surf. What was for dessert? I'm a Gucci Mane.
Yeah, that's definitely a Juicy J beat.
You a Captain Kirk.
I'm a juicy.
I'm a Gucci Mane.
This is the 3-6 Mafia record. Just for reference, again, this one's called actually 666 Mafia. That's how old it is. Riding in the Chevy, like this is way.
I remember that
that's
track.
A throw the fuck back. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, basically where I came at it with this was that I need a more dominant performance by Isaiah Rashad. I just need something more dominant from him. Even when I played his album, mind you, that album is really good. The one with Free Lunch on it. What's it called again, man?
Fuck. Isaiah Rashad.
Hold on. Go to album, right? Yeah. Sun's Tirade. Jesus Christ. I like Sun's Tirade. It's like a cult classic in some ways. 2016 album by Isaiah Rashad. But even when I went back to listen to that, I kind of thought to myself, he's not offering me much. The best way I compared it, and we've used this comparison in the past, you were at the Boogie Show, right?
Yeah.
And you remember this especially from the Boogie Show because we both said the same thing. We're like, yo, the DJ's kind of going off still. Good background music.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Isaiah Rashad's limit.
It's not a bad thing.
I need more.
It's not a bad thing, but you know, you limit yourself when you become background music.
Like when you're a lyricist,
Yeah,
you can't be saying I'm a Juicy J, you a Captain Kirk.
I'm a cold piece of work. Whipping up the surf. What was for dessert? I'm a Gucci Mane. You a Captain Kirk.
Come on, man. I need more than that.
Yeah, I know. Like that's like a little pump for, man.
I need more than that for real. Coil Ray came out with a record called Belt Me.
You really liking Coil Ray?
Listen.
That's your new girl.
No. Let me make it clear.
Because you're always talking about Coil Ray. Did he win?
Did man blow again? Like, is this deja vu? To be clear for the room, I'm not a Coil Ray fan. All I was going to say about Coil Ray was the following. Even though it was Benzino that had a baby, if
I just read what you write. I tried not to read what you write, so I'm surprised. I just really read the two names. I'm like, oh god.
If Playboy Cardi and Young Thug had a baby, it would be Coil Ray.
I believe that. Yes, that's why I cannot listen to her.
I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, she's a clone. Subpar auto-tune.
Super subpar.
For some reason, I'm not all the way mad at it.
You know, I'm not mad at auto-tune. I think that's part of art. I think that you're just taking art in a different direction.
No, for sure. But I mean, like how she's not good.
No, she's not.
Let's be honest. She's not
I think
good.
she's bad.
But
She's
for
just
some
getting
reason,
pushed
I'm
'cause
not
she's
mad at it. Let me play Belt Me by Coil Ray.
Fuck Coil Ray.
Yo, it could be Pressa, could be Playboy Cardi, could be Young Thug, could be anyone. Oh man, Coil Ray, she's funny. Don Toliver came out with What You Need.
I didn't like this song.
I see why you don't like Don Toliver.
He's a hit or miss for me. That's just.
I see why you don't like him now because I was listening and I was like, and I know who Don Toliver is supposed to be, but I'm like,
we heard Danny Bar Suicide. Like when he came with that, like he sounds so good in Danny Bar Suicide Boy, brand new ride. And this I'm just like. Yeah. And that's how I felt about his album. His album, like, I go 2 tracks, I'm like, I hate this. 3rd track, I'm like, yo, this is a fire track. And then 3 more tracks, I'm like, eh.
We're going to get to what's in our rotation soon. And there's one album I cannot stop listening to, bro.
Oh, jeez.
Cannot stop listening to it. A few more singles before we round off the show here. Young M.A. came out with a record with Fivio Foreign, as we mentioned. That one's called Hello Baby.
Hello Baby. I actually really like this.
Of course, we spoke about Young M.A. already stepping into the drill scene. And we were like, okay. I'll take it. Clearly, she's going all in.
She built for it, man.
Once you get Fivio on her record, it's like, I'm all in. Yeah, no, I liked it.
I think Young M.A slept on because she's not signed. Does that make sense? Like she doesn't get the big label push.
Big label push, yeah.
Listen to this, I'm like, she kind of smoked Fivio on her verse. I won't lie. Like I think Young M.A is really, really good, really talented.
That's what I was just supposed to say. Really talented.
Not just
especially
good, talented. Like she's good at what she does.
Where is that record? Oh, sorry, here it is. Hello, Baby.
And I was gonna say, I won't say it's an collab I want, but I want to see them again on a track.
Yeah,
I want to see like one or two more tracks with them.
Especially with her playing in the drill lane. Like, let's get like a harder record per se. I'll play a little bit of that one.
If it ain't yak, don't pull me. If it ain't yak, don't pull me. Come get your bitch, she on me. She clapping her ass, applaud me. I swear I'm a son of a bitch for the sun on my wrist. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a son of a bitch for the sun on my wrist.
Good morning. LVRN.
Yep.
LVRN came out with a Spotify singles 2-piece. One of them was the LVRN Cypher, which I liked. Okay. I enjoyed it. Westside Boogie is on there.
Is he the LVRN?
I guess he is, right?
Maybe he signed to them. Maybe
I guess he is.
He left Marshall Mathers.
I guess he is, or definitely an affiliate, right? Like, there's so many affiliates for LVRN. It's crazy.
There really is.
But
all of Chicago.
And all the LVRN affiliates are all the Dreamville affiliates.
Yep.
Like, so it's like they're all intertwined. But I'll play a little bit of that.
Trey, fucker, lame, don't know where he on. We on that shit today. I come from poverty. She wanna ride on me. Hollow tips probably go through where he stay.
The first girl sounded pretty good too.
Nigga, this a death match. Bitch street headed for my desk at. Bet that nigga show me where the thread at. Love Renaissance, I'm gonna show you where the best at.
Oh, that's Rhapsody.
I was like, where's Summer Walker? Was
she on there?
No. Oh. I don't remember where Black's part is, but I did like Black's verse a lot. Like, a lot of people do forget that he was a rapper. So he writes from a rapper perspective.
You can tell when he like,
his R&B is very rap.
It's really rap. Like,
it's just singing.
He just tries to, exactly.
It's so funny. Look
like me, a foreign her body. I got the dough right back.
Passionate. Yeah. These rap niggas ain't mad enough. R&B niggas ain't sad enough. I'm equipped with a gift when I speak, I heal. Above it cause I love it and it pays my bills. Damn, I got a beautiful mind. Can't parlay with niggas misusing their time.
So it's pretty solid.
Oh my god, this guy just doing all of it.
All these eye pokes.
Low blows, eye pokes.
Jeez. Yeah, so that was solid. I don't even think I recall the second track now that I think about it. That was called Just Say That. I don't think I recall that.
Nothing memorable there.
But it is what it is. Russ came out with a record. That one's called Small Talk.
I love the way he came in. Like, he just came in high energy from the beginning throughout the whole song. I'm liking this Russ energy.
I like this. I like this version of Russ. Of course, rapping Russ. He says he's gonna be as rich as Hove one day.
Honestly, with the way he talks, I believe him.
He has the acumen for it.
And he puts in the work. Like, I believe he's that person that will put in the work to do it. Like, he's not talking crap. Maybe
that's a good point.
Who knows?
Any other singles you want to talk about? Or
yes, actually.
As well?
No, let's say before we end, let's go to T Grizzly. He came out with his album Built for Whatever. So I wasn't even going to listen to this. I actually was going to say he's in that category with Lil Yachty of people I would never listen to. But this song, Life Insurance, I saw the features on it.
Okay.
And King Von, Lil Durk, Quavo, Lil T. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to songs with features.
Yes.
So Life Insurance, the song sold me, man. Like, T Grizzly was doing something with that song.
Gotta get know a lot of shit that I can only talk with God about. Like I had life insurance. Ooh, I was gambling with my life insurance. Ooh, I was living like I had life insurance. Ooh,
I see.
That's the only song out.
A little bit different. It's not his usual.
And I fucked with that. So that's the only song from there like I really care to talk about.
That usual Detroit flow that he got.
Actually, so you know that last one that says festival anthem?
Yeah.
Can you press the D in there, please? There's a link in there. I had to hide it from you. I didn't want you to see the link. Just press on the D. You'll see a hyperlink in there.
Wait, hold on.
The D in the reminder.
But hold on. Ayo first. But no, I'm saying pause. But
I get it.
Wait, where you asked me to click?
That D in the reminder. I had a hyperlink in there.
Yo, this guy knows how every fucking Microsoft trick in the book. This guy fucking knows. Holy shit!
It's a song I don't know if you heard it. It came out this week. It's on JID and I think what's it? Beatbox.
Boombox.
Go to like 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. Probably there already. But at first I didn't like it, and then JID did something, and then I was like, yo.
Look, we starting a riot, but we ain't marching with signs. So pick a side and end up on the wrong side of a nine. On this island, I'm feeling like I'm prime time and it's prime or prime on a mega crime. But I'm out of my mind, you dying. I could be cooling, why would you tempt me? Look at my temperature. I could just lose it, but I'm not losing, bitch, I'm an emperor.
Who the fuck is this?
That's what I'm saying. But like halfway through the song, he's a DJ. Like he's like one of those electronics. Like halfway through the song, it just goes into like an EDM beat. But I was like,
I fuck with that.
I fuck with the beginning part.
I think to your point, I'm just thinking about this now. JID belongs in the EDM sphere.
Like hearing this, I was like, yo, I'm not mad at this.
I need to be at a what's it called? A mosh pit with a JID with blinking lights.
Yeah, so I just want to surprise you with that track because I'm like, if I put JID, I know you're gonna click it immediately.
That's hilarious.
I'll talk about Tusi quickly. There's nothing much to say about this. 13 songs, 39 projects, 39 minutes. I think it's his best project to date. He has songs like track 2, Be Cautious, where he shows that he's not a good singer. I don't think he's a good singer at all. But he has a raspiness to his voice. And it kind of plays like when Pop Smoke sings.
Yeah.
One of those, like, you're not really a good singer, but that raspiness adds a layer that we don't expect. Big Lotto, she was on track 3. She came out with a different kind of energy. It wasn't like a twerk kind of energy. It was you can play that one from 111 if you can. That energy I liked it. I'm like, if Big Lotto's trying to give me more music like this, I'm not mad at her. Like, she's getting a fan in me.
It's track
3. It's called 5-5.
Lotto's not 5'5". She gotta be.
She's like 5'2".
4'11". She's not 5'5". Wait, what record? I mean, sorry, what time?
111.
111. All right.
When I fuck, I'ma do it like a demon. I told my own Glock, VVS my song pop. Street nigga bitch in my Burke, I hold my nigga walk. G5 flights, we fly private, pack my nigga chop.
Okay.
I just like, cause all I've heard of her is like twerk music, to be honest.
So
for lack of better words, I don't know what's called twerk music. I don't know what genre we cry. I just want to get to know, music you can twerk to. And then my favorite track on the album, track 6, Fuck, Marry, Kill. I think that's just a good indication of his OG sound. All in all, he's not good lyrically, but he's good background music. And I mean that in a good way. As in, like, if you stop whatever you're doing to listen to him, you'll be bumping your head.
Yeah.
But it's also background music. He's not going to, he's not going to bore you to death. He's not going to tell you the meaning of life. Probably tell you about what he did to some girl last night. But he makes it sound good. So, shout out to Tusi. He was also on my rookie, to watch out for. So.
Yeah, artist to watch out for. So you're really trying to pump it up a bit.
Yes, definitely. Watch out for him.
So what Nick Wright said, who wants to talk about Denver? That's not how we get fans.
Really
we got to talk about Chris Paul. So why would I say Nikola Jokic is MVP?
Yeah, he's right.
Because you're on TV asking
to give your opinion.
Anyways, man.
But yeah, sometimes you got to do some shit for views.
It's true. Very quickly, I will make mention, I guess, before we move on to rotation. One of our very own,
yes, sir.
friend of the show, has his own podcast as well. Sorry, I don't know the name of the podcast. Let me pull that up. I want to give the guy full respect. 1 second.
Excuse me.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Give an uno momento.
This is called the Devil's Advocates podcast. They're actually really good. They're a really good podcast. They're funny. They say some not outlandish stuff, but good stuff.
I ever told you my idea of Devil's Advocate podcast?
No.
Okay, no. I had an idea about that, but
saying you did it first.
No. It's nothing they're doing. The name is just Devil's Advocate, but I don't want to talk about it because I feel like it's still a good idea that I might have to sell one day to someone. It's a really good idea. I told a few people on there, like, yo, that's actually a good idea. Like, I will listen to that podcast.
But an artist that we have been fucking with for a while.
Hey, yo. Yo, we can do around a serious podcast. Let's go.
Artist that we've been fucking with for a while, Cordell Watts.
Yes, sir.
Came out with a little EP, 3-song EP. This is 10 minutes. It's called The Processing Pack. Pack is spelled P-A-C-C. 3 records on there. One of them is called 7 Nights Interlude. One of them is called I Can Take You. Hold on, I don't have
Salute to the true one.
The other record pulled. I wasn't prepared, man.
Man, it's been 2 weeks.
It has.
Even doing the notes, I was like, wait, what? Huh? What am I supposed to do here?
I didn't know what to do. Honestly, I was looking at the notes like, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Right. 7 Nights Interlude, I Can Take You, and then The Processing, or also called Rent Free. And that one features Mob Trey. Again, shout out to Mob Trey friend of the show as well. Why not?
Did we review his podcast?
Definitely, we
or
did.
His noise podcast. His
they had
his
their collab.
The collab album, yes, I remember that.
When they did their Good Meets Evil.
Yes, Good Meets Evil, man. I just always done M.
They did their Good Meets Evil, but no, Cordell Watts, man, I'm really putting a lot of respect on his artistry because he's kind of like a storytelling rapper. He can give you a little bit of different flows here and there as well. Like you can definitely tell the talent level is there. I know he's still a fairly young guy as well, so like he can really
still has a long way to
take a lot of time to really polish shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'll play a little bit of Seven Nights interlude just to kind of get a feel for what you're listening to. Storytelling type rap, captivating beats.
Sometimes I can't see if things are but tricks won't get me, and I guess I proved it. Saturday night driving,
okay, yeah,
Sunday night waiting to fly. Monday I give you the time, then Tuesday all seems alright. Just cause you coming full circle.
Can't believe you guessing. I'ma do me till you get the message. Been single so long that the second nature wanna do the most. Yeah, I see you later. Sometimes I feel like I ain't worthy of love. My ego and pride, yeah, it fucks it up. But you knew that was me when you met me. I told you it all and I told you forget me. You said it don't matter, just don't disrespect me. Now there you go, switching up messy. I got my flaws, but you not a saint. 7 nights out the week, you went away. I got my flaws, but you not a saint. 7 nights out the week, you wanna play and I...
Like, you know, there's an actual story happening. There's actual writing that is going on. You're not just saying bars that sound cool or
exactly.
that ride the beat.
His music sounds polished too, like really high quality.
That's what I'm saying.
Not recorded
a real level of artistry there.
Not recorded in a room or like in a closet. Like he was definitely in a studio for that.
And then I'll play a little bit of the second track, I Can Take You, and then we'll kind of move on.
Studying on the A, I'm in and out of the A. I'm practically Vic in the A. What you doing today? Table for 2 congregate. Pull up on you, I can't wait. Look, brown skin with the mini skirts with no panties attached. I'ma put in work. I'm from Brooklyn, but I'll make it work. Fly you out, let them look, wouldn't know what to do with you anyway. I'm C, watch, no 2 days the same. Baby, let's grow together, show each other the way. Gulag for the lanes, yeah. Say you want a piece of me, kiss you from your head to feet. Yes, ecstasy, you next to me. Give you the best of me, do it effortlessly, want a piece of me.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's actual artistry going on. And that was like that like when I was just like, you know, again in one of the group chats. And I was like, yo, bro, you're an artist and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like that was like the best way I could describe it. I couldn't really come up with anything descriptive per se. It's just there's real artistry going on there.
Sometimes we just appreciate people's art. Like just art.
It's good shit.
We know how long it takes to make music. We understand the behind the scene, and we appreciate it. So sometimes we just say, "Yo, good job on your art."
Facts.
I don't know how else to. I don't want to break it down because it's art.
It's good shit. It is good shit. Cordell Watts, The Processing Pack, 3 songs, 10 minutes, very digestible listen. Worth a listen. Go check that out.
Won't you leave me alone?
Rotation. We're gonna get into our motherfucking rotation.
How far back does this take me? Oh yeah, because now I have that history thing. You can take it far back.
And because I didn't play the podcast this week because last week, I technically don't know where I left off.
May, April, so that means I would have ended up on Friday. Okay, so I'll start then.
Yo, do you know what Trophy Room is? Is that like a playlist?
It's a playlist, yeah.
Is it sick?
Man, it's just a more hip hop playlist.
But it looks sick.
To be honest,
with the screenshot with the
yo low-key
with the thumbnail. I mean,
half of the hip hop playlists have all the same songs.
They're all the same. They're just different order.
Exactly.
This might be alright though.
So I listened to Street Sermon by Murray. I listened to that a few times. I listened to Khaled by DJ Khaled. See, things I've made a lot of playlists until actually no. I played Young Stoner Life. Yep, played that. That's it, just played that. Fuck. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, the first one, one of my favorite albums. Followed that by one of my other second favorite albums, Psychodrama by Dave.
Okay.
Then they're doing a Dissect on
yes,
but they call it Decode.
Oh,
but they're doing a UK
is it the
version.
Same people as Dissect?
No, it's UK people, but it's still like the same umbrella.
What?
So they're doing Psychodrama by Dave, one of my favorite albums of all time.
Okay.
So they're on track 3 right now, and I'm really fucking loving it.
I like that. That's sick.
Let me go to my playlist because now it's just playlist music. 2C, 2C still new. We will say, I said DJ Khaled, Young Stoner Live. That's honestly it. Just Playlist music, like Nebuchadnezzar's, like the tracks I like off AJ Tracy, tracks I like off his album. Young Stoner Life, I said, tracks I like off that. Tracks I like off Money Baggio's album, A Gangster's Pain.
Yeah.
It's just, so that's just what it is. Tracks off the latest albums that came out and just moving to my playlist.
Okay.
Been bumping that.
All right. Mine, probably not too extensive. I bumped Scary Hours 2 by Drake. Anti Deluxe by Rihanna.
Yes.
That Russ record a few times, Small Talk. The J. Cole record a few times, Interlude. As I mentioned, I am still bumping Khaled.
Yeah.
And when you bump Khaled, you kind of have to bump Slime Language 2 at the same time.
Way better.
I listened to Mariba, The Jungle's the Only Way Out. I listened to some Boss, Too High to Riot. I listened to some Isaiah Rashad, The Sun's Tirade. I listened to some Cole World, Sideline Story.
Jeez, guys getting warmed up.
I listened to some more Cole, KOD.
Getting warmed up.
I listened to some more Cole, Born Sinner. I listened to Corday, Cole Clone. No, I listened to Corday, Justin Till. I listened to...
Sorry, you didn't listen to the Sideline Story. You didn't like Sideline Story, right?
I didn't like Sideline Story.
That was like one of your least favorite albums from him.
Yeah, but I did bump it though. Cole World Silent Story. I mentioned it.
Oh, you did?
But I don't like Silent Story that much. Spilligion, I bumped that as well. Cause, Affected. And then that album that I can't stop playing, 2020.
Okay.
Anyways, by Young Nudie. I can't stop playing
Anyways?
that album. Yo,
Bump that?
You didn't like it last year at the time. I remember we talked about it.
I always bump Nudie stuff. Like, I'm a fan of Nudie, but that's so funny. You like it now?
I fucking love that shit, man. Yo, I love that shit. We'll play one record and then we'll sign off.
But it's like Slimier. I loved Slimier.
Slimier, yeah, you love Slimier.
I fucking loved Slimier. Like, it's still favorite on my Spotify.
Like, this this track, Understanding.
He has no features, too. That's hard.
Is different.
But Young Nudie, the funny part, like he's features on like A-list rapper album. Like he's everywhere.
It's true.
But for some reason he just doesn't blow up. Shout out to Young Nudie.
Slanging, pistol toting, Molly, hoe taking, I took you, bitch. Money making, real nigga, what? No hoe in them. Never. I don't know what to say. Hush your mouth. Play it, keep it real with yourself. Tell them again. And, you know, slime. This some good weed. I like it.
I'm a big snake, big slime, don't play. Shawty ride, big Drake, but he like that AK. Mac 90 with the grip, love the way it spray.
Yeah, I can't stop listening to this shit. This is the hardest shit in the world.
Can't lie. When you trust me, if I was going to the gym, I feel like Young Nudie was one of my gym guys.
Yo.
Like at the gym, I get so much energy listening to Young Nudie. I don't know why.
Hardest shit in the world.
It's just, he's gonna shoot your mom. That's just what Young Nudie says.
Time to sign off.
Gang shit.
That being said,
you already know what it is.
Of course, that will bring us to the end. The unfortunate end of another episode of the True North Views podcast. We ask that you follow us on all socials and do everything algorithmic. We appreciate it. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, share. Let the runtime go up. Interact with the tweets. Share on your story, the IG posts. You know, put it on your playlist, the YouTube videos. Press like on those. Again, subscribe to the channel. All that good shit. We definitely appreciate it. As usual, I go by the name of Harris. Something.
Pulling up from three from the logo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Bang puts it in. That one goes down and the game is tied.
That one goes down and the game is tied. Okay.
Last video.
Yeah, I figured we lost the video.
So I'll go. You already know who it is. Skirt Master, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists. Cheese. Stealing 70 mil from the TTC. Cheese. You ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Cheese. NBA champion. Cheese. You can call me just Shola. Cheese.
I guess just tell them that number one rule.
It's getting warm. We're still on lockdown. So watch out for the wastemans.
Watch out for the motherfucking wastemans. It's a True North Views podcast episode 153. Peace.